I'm back, bitch! So yeah, like after 3 months, I believe, Mattel has finally released something that people actually want. Well, that people are actually interested in, because not a lot of people want these two specifically, because you could take over a country with how many Owens and Blues they've made. And also, I apologize if the screen looks very grey, but currently, outside, the sky is grey. Like, there's literally no colour. It's just grey. It looks like the colour grading of a bloody Zack Snyder movie. Or to make it more relevant towards Jurassic, it looks like the colour grading of Jurassic World. So anyways, yes, it's been a while since you've seen my ugly mug, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry, you have to put up with this. So anyways, yes, Mattel released images of Owen and Blue, and a Beyond the Gates video, of course. So first up, we have Star-Lord, Owen, Crisp Rat. Okay, in the extended Beyond the Gates video that they have on YouTube, they talk about, oh, we tried to make the face accurate to Crisp Rat. Did I just say Crisp Rat? But the designer goes, ah yes, we worked really hard on trying to make his face look accurate. I mean, like, the actual face painting stuff, I do think it does look accurate. And it also looks slightly horrifying. Like, imagine seeing this at the bottom of your bed at night. Like, imagine waking up and you just see that. I would never look at Mario the same way ever again. In the concept art, where Owen is just a illustration, it looks accurate. It looks like Chris Pratt. It looks like Owen. But the actual figure, on the other hand, to me, this really doesn't look like Crisp. I almost said Crisp Rat again. English is my first language, but this head here, it doesn't really look like Owen from the movies. To me, it kind of looks like Crisp Rat. I said it, fuck, I said it again. It looks like Chris Pratt from Parks and Rec. It looks like him before he lost weight. Like, his head, it's so wide. Like, it looks like they took somebody else's head and just painted Chris Pratt features on there. I don't know. It's weird. And also, he comes with a alternative head for when he's barking commands at raptors. And like, apparently it's supposed to be him like yelling, but it doesn't even look like his mouth is open. It just looks like he's like baring his teeth. It looks like he's doing this. He's glaring his teeth at them. He's trying to intimidate them. A raptor bares his teeth at him. He bares his teeth back. He threatens to bite the raptors. He just goes up to bloody Blue and just bites her. That's so dumb. And also for his head, apparently they used a new kind of painting thing where they like print the details onto the face to make it more accurate to the actual digital print that they create. This could be more consistent, but also, it just looks like his face is really wet. It looks like somebody just got a bucket of water and just tossed it onto his head. And as for accessories, he comes with the knife so he can bloody shank somebody, so he can survive in England. He also comes with the raptor headgear, which, yeah, that does kind of make sense because Owen puts it on Blue, he takes it off Blue. But considering that this accessory goes on Blue, shouldn't it, you know, come with Blue? Because otherwise you just have this camera collar with nothing to go on? Well, you could put it on Owen. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Because I could make some very, very weird jokes about that. And also for his final accessory, of course, he comes with the hands. Now, I like this accessory because of course it's important to Owen. It's like, it's the iconic image to come out of Jurassic World. And like I see a lot of people like always dunking on it and going like, oh, it always works. Oh, what's he doing? Like, it's there to show when his hands are empty. It's there to show that he's not a threat. It's there to put space between him and the animals. And also, not to mention, most of the time it doesn't even work. Like, if you saw Dominion, most of the time when he does the hand thing, it doesn't work. Like, that was my water bottle. I think it just tried to kill me. So after me critiquing the head a lot, am I going to get it? Yes. To be honest, it's really because hold on a second. I've bought quite a fair few of the mini hatchling captive dinosaurs, and I got a juvenile, Blue, and Charlie. Now, I would love to get Echo and Delta, but unfortunately, due to them being blind bags essentially, I would need to buy a ton of them in order to find them. But the reason why I'll be getting Owen is so I can have a half-decent, high-quality Owen to go along with them, because I think it would be cute. So, onto the figure you lot might actually care about, and that is Blue. Now, there's quite a few things to talk about this figure, because, if you couldn't tell, this is a completely new mold from the original Hammond collection Velociraptor. Now, I'll be fully honest here, I didn't mind the original Hammond collection Velociraptor. It wasn't great, but I personally didn't think it was completely terrible. I didn't mind it. However, this is a huge improvement. Like, yeah, the feet are like half the size, which, yeah, the feet on the previous ones were a bit big, but yeah, the feet on this is definitely a big improvement. But I will say, I have seen a few people go like, oh, why are you just fixing it now? Oh, of course they fixed it for Blue. Like, bro, they listened to you. They listened to your constant nagging. They fixed it. Why are you still complaining? I mean, like, I do have my own personal critiques with the actual figure, which we'll get to later. But some people aren't critiquing the actual figure. They're just critiquing that it wasn't this good in the first place. Like, yeah, sure, but they listened to you. They took your complaints and improved upon it. Cherish that. But I've seen a lot of praise for this figure, as there should be, because they listened to us, they fixed it, and it looks a lot better. But however, there is one significant detail that brings the whole thing down for me. Well, not the whole thing down, it just brings it down a little bit for me. And that's the eyes. Because apparently going into the future, all dinosaurs will have glass eyes. Which I didn't mind on the big ones, like the T-Rex here. Because the eyes are very big, a lot of light can enter in them and they can glow. It's very nice looking when the eyes are very big, which is of course reserved for big animals. And like, when it comes to Blue, for the stock photos, it looks good, it looks fine. But when it comes to the Beyond the Gates video, she looks soulless. Maybe that's due to the lighting, maybe it's because this is a prototype. For this, I'll really have to wait until I see how it is in person. But like, first impressions, I don't like the eyes. Why did they change it? Like, nobody complained about the eyes. Well, some people did, because a few people have a lot of problems with how the eyes are placed because of mispainting shit. But like, it wasn't really that big of a problem. Like, why? Why did you change it? It's a weird change. But yeah, currently, looking at the Beyond the Gates video, she looks soulless. She looks like all life has been drained out of her. She looks like she died. She looks like me after a video that I worked on for 4 months flopped and nobody bothered to watch it, and what few comments there are complete nonsense. Like, yeah, it gives off that impression, doesn't it? If you haven't seen my Prehistoric Planet video, change that. So anyways, yes. Do I like this? Yes. Do I have my problems with it? Definitely yes. Will I be buying it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy it. Mainly so I can have a definitive blue, because if this is good, I'm not going to buy another blue ever again. So yes, I like both of these figures, and yes, I'm going to be picking both of them up. So yes, now that's really all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching, and you better watch that Prehistoric Planet video, or I swear to God, I will come for you. Wait.